Good afternoon, traders, and everybody who decided to join our webinar, which is devoted to the crude oil inventories trading. That is Anthony Kross. Today I'm going to be the host of this webinar, and in the several minutes we are going to start. Let's wait for the several traders to join our group, and then we are going to start. Okay, let us begin with the forecast for this crude oil inventories, which is gonna be the minus almost 3 million barrels of oil. So logically, it has to happen this time, but not with such a big gap. We can expect minus 1 million, 1 million and a half, but not the whole 3 million barrels of oil as the cut, because first of all that is gonna be the bigger cut than the United States were discussing on the OPEC meeting that was taking place in the beginning of December. So we can expect to have the lower cut of the production of the crude oil, but not so big as we can see as the forecast. So to start with, I'm going to open the first trade, as today I'm expecting that the crude oil is going to go down. Okay, beforehand we can open the trade till the time 5:35 is gonna be fine. We are going to catch the biggest volatility, and so from the report time till the trade time it will be the 5 minutes, and I consider it to be the best time. So let us open. Well, I'm gonna choose the minimum trade from the beginning, and I'm going to enter it now. Okay, so the trade will long 15 minutes. Let us meanwhile be focused on the other currency pairs as Euro USD, USD JPY as always. So what I'm expecting for the US dollar is to rise up. So the Euro USD we are going to trade for the sell direction. So let us open beforehand the trade. We're gonna open it right now for the 2 minutes time frame. Later on, close to the report, we will open for the long term. The same amount, the 500. Okay. So meanwhile, let us switch to USD GPY. Okay, here we go. So we are expecting to have the different direction. Okay, we are expecting US dollar to grow up, to rise up, and we will open USD GPY for the buy direction. The last time for the crude oil inventories, it was the big surprise, the rise of it, due to the fact that the gas, natural gas, and other commodities which cannot be recreated, they started to rise up also. So logically, the demand of wheat is higher than the crude oil, but the report showed us the different result. That is why it was rising up, and the gasoline, the natural gas was rising also. So it's a pretty much surprise situation, okay, for the financial market, when at the same time the crude oil and the natural gas is rising up at the same period of time. So currently we are having, let us take a look on the natural gas, which duration we have there. We have the 3 trades. Let us take a look on the natural gas. Yeah, the cementation we can see here, it's pretty stable for the whole day, as I see. So we can expect to have the rise, okay, for the natural gas, and downgoing move for the crude oil inventories. So let's take a look on the Euro USD. We open the trade. Currently it's near our direction. Let us open one more trade for the same time, 2 minutes. Okay. So we have the 2 trades for the Euro USD. Also, the United States-China trade war tensions continue to cloud the outlook for demand. With the we need to wait for the December 15th deadline for the next round of United States tariffs on the Chinese imports, as they approaching very fast. Okay, so that day we need to be focused on that as well. Take a look on the news, and I think that the Donald Trump is gonna make the huge impact on the price for the oil, as he did when he was telling that he's going to postpone the trade war till the election time. The price for the gold, the price for the oil started to jump, and also the whole indices, even the European ones, started to jump in the different directions. So we can expect happen the same on the December 15th, as it was the time when he told this speech. So it's gonna happen the same, and we are going to be focused on that also. Okay, to my surprise, right now our trades is not going in our direction, so what we need to do is to cover them up with the 3000. Okay, so the same time frame we're gonna select, so on and so on. Everything is going to be fine at the moment. I see. Let's just take a look how it's gonna be in the 5 minutes when the report is gonna be present. Okay. Okay, the volatility of the market decides that we are going to have almost the whole trades in the money. So it means that we covered up Euro USD, the two trades, and everything is gonna be in the money, as I understand. So guys, for those who just joined the webinar, I'm opening the trades, I'm making money on the crude oil, and I'm inviting everybody to take a look on how do I do this, and which result I'm going to analyze. So forecast for me, is pretty much big, because the previous was minus almost 5 million and right now it's minus 3. I'm not expecting to happen the same, like minus 3 or even higher than that, because it's not gonna be the beneficial thing for the crude oil, especially due to the heating season. Yes, it's not gonna be good, because even the natural gas and the crude oil is also used to heat the house and so on and so on, and it's rather used in the manufacturing, construction business and so on. So my prognosis for the crude oil is around the minus 1 million barrels. Let's see the actual result and how it is gonna influence the market. At the moment I see that that trade is currently not in the profit, with a pretty much jump in price. Also, there were one more factor for the crude oil. Okay, it reached the highest peak, the highest record since since the beginning and the middle of September. The price has never reached the $59 per 1 barrel. Right now we have that. So everything is saying to me that we're gonna have not such a big decrease, and it's gonna affect the price for the downgoing direction. So we need to wait for the 2 minutes more and then we will see the result. Okay, 30 seconds remain and I see tension between buy and sell started to be from this moment, because the price is jumping all around. So after the 10 seconds I'm gonna take a look on the latest data. I'm gonna receive it from the source of information. Okay, let me take a look on the details of it. As I saw that, give me a second, 59, very strange, but the data is still coming. Let me see. I saw the December data. -4. Okay, price is started to go down with the speed of light, but I'm still not seeing the actual result. Give me a second, I'm gonna monitor market right now. Okay, the result is 0.8 million barrels of oil, so it has become positive. Yeah, so they made more barrels of oil. That's why it's affected the price for the crude oil in that direction. I expected to have not such big cut because still on the OPEC meeting on OPEC Plus they discussed about the crude oil inventories cut. Okay, they did less than everybody expected. That is for sure. Most people expected to have direction for the oil like -1, minus 0.5 million, but the actual result is very good. It meets my expectation, and it gives the good potential for the upcoming crude oil inventories report the next week. Okay, so with that speed of light as it's going down right now, we can expect the next time to have the same the same result, which is going to be into the plus. First of all, due to the technical analysis, we can take a look that it's at the highest level of price since beginning of the September, and second of all, we have the positive result for the crude oil, so it means the price is going down right now. So truly speaking, that is a very good opportunity for you traders to be focused on that, and also right now investors keeping their eye on the other major events this week, including the British election on Thursday and the United States and European Central Bank meeting for the further trading course. Okay. So, and today, this evening, the Federal Reserve Bank is going to discuss whether to cut the interest rate or not. And as the Jerome Powell said the previous time, the interest rate is not gonna be less than 1.75 basic points as it right now. Until the summer, they are not going to change it. Due to the fact that first of all it's not needed, like for the market, for the economy at the moment it's not needed. They did this 2 times, so it's more than enough. What we need to do is to wait for the meeting of the Donald J. Trump with the president of China, and they're going to discuss the Chinese tariffs and so on and so on, and that is the major meeting of these upcoming months, let's say like this. So let's wait for the trade to finish in the money, and then we are going to finish our webinar. Okay, to sum up, that is the trades which we have done. Okay, and that is the trades which we have done also on the Euro USD. US dollar Japanese yen was not so much predictable. Let me refresh the page. Yes, the crude oil here also ended in the money. Okay, so for those who watched this webinar, I want to congratulate with the good analysis of this report, and see you in the next webinar.